This tiny fraction of music led to possibly the greatest theft in music history. You might have heard it's because the Verve sampled it on Bittersweet Symphony, but they got permission, so that wasn't actually the theft. It's actually something much worse, almost ridiculous. The story begins back in 1965, when the Rolling Stones released their song, The Last Time. Well, this could be the last time. This could be the... Your first thought might be, this doesn't sound anything like Bittersweet Symphony. And that's because the sample doesn't come from this original, but instead from a cover version. In the mid-60s, the Rolling Stones were managed by Andrew Oldham. As a side project, Oldham would produce his own records under the name The Andrew Oldham Orchestra, including this record, The Rolling Stones Songbook. One of the songs featured on this record is a cover of The Last Time. "30 years later, in the mid-90s, Richard Ashcroft of the Verve discovered this relatively unknown record and decided to take a small sample from this song and write something completely new. He took this 4-bar loop and, along with the rest of the band, added dozens of instruments and wrote a completely new song based around this sample. Because they recorded so many more tracks and instruments, there's a lot more to the song than just the sample of The Last Time. Verve guitarist Nick McCabe explains, "The sample hardly featured in it at all. The main string line that everybody seems to think is the sample is Will Malone's score. Hence, the high string line that comes in at the beginning and then the swelling strings have got nothing to do with the Rolling Stones." Nonetheless, they got permission to use the sample and agreed a 50-50 split in royalties with Decca Records, who own the recording.